Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently working on getting caught up here. Now, we do apparently have an astral action available. We could grab a physics insight, and that's an 1800 day cooldown. Okay, so that's not too bad. Monthly physics research plus 10% is fine. We may as well grab that. We don't have any completed astral rifts, and that's what we would need to unlock additional actions here. So I don't know what it means to complete an astral rift, but we need technology for that. So that's understood. So for the time being, of course, we're a bit behind here. We need to get caught up in colonies, and we need to get caught up in pops. That is absolutely the top priority at this moment, but we also need to continue to expand our systems and start building some defenses and build up our military. And we have a lot of things we need to do. It's going to be a bit. Star patterns, huh?
Situation
sure, we can look into that. Where is this? Pulsating stars. So that is going to be up over here. Oh, there's actually a lot of these. Fine. We're going to come over here and... Do we just need to enter the system? Have one science ship in present of Milistamu A. Okay, that's right up over here. For the time being... We'll leave that be. We'll come back to it. I'm going to untrack that for the time being. Oh, a renowned paragon. Okay, so we've got this guy. He is a scientist and statistician. He would be willing to join us for some ship build speed, research speed of materials, blah, 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 blah. Why did you leave your previous job? He got bored. Okay, we're not going to hire him. That seems fine for now. This temporal prism was found. We get 3 physics research up in Rothier. That looks good. So no problem there at all. We do need to continue to work on this. Now, this guy's just a science ship, so we should probably put him into, like, something like Scholar. We're going to want to be switching over to working on archaeological sites fairly soon, most likely, so that's fine. This is a disaster. We lost a pop on... this
System
location out over here.
Concluded.
It's not actually that big of a deal. So we're going to head out to Jaltham here. This no longer appears to have anyone in it. Well,
Construction
it doesn't matter that
concluded.
much. We'll just make our way over here next if we get there in
Research
time.
concluded.
We'll see if we get there in time. For the moment, exotic gas refineries have been unlocked. That seems okay. Let's go for, say, mining station output. That seems pretty decent for the moment. And we're at 383 alloys right now, so I definitely want to start colonizing somewhere. We don't want Albanians, we don't want these guys either. We want post-Carpetanians, but they would have low habitability. So let's actually just send Albanians out over there. It would be 85% for them. That seems okay. I'm wondering about our pops right now. When do we want to change this over? Let's see, where are our pop types? I know it's in one of these. Here we go, species. So currently all we have is post-Carpetanian and robot in species. Okay, noted. Eventually we'll want to displace other types, right? No doubt about that. So we've got a 55% here. However, we could colonize this with 80%, and we're going to send some post-Carpetanians out there. So we're getting started on those colony ships. This is lacking housing and a job. This was as well, but then it migrated, presumably here. So where do we want to, or what do we want to build here, I should say? The answer is a generator district. This is an energy world, and we're going to continue down that path. So that seems fine for the moment. Down here in J, we're going to be finishing up here very shortly, and then building in Anzens. That sounds good.
System survey concluded.
Okay, they decreased to low awareness there. Sounds great. And we're going to continue to survey out this direction. The real question is, if we survey... We can skip this survey. We should head down here
System
and see
survey
where this
concluded.
ends up connecting. For sure. Milistamu has been taken over. We're going to build our research stations there. Then we're going to head up over here and build the starbase. That seems fine for the moment.
Receiving transmission.
Migration treaty? We're going to decline that. Okay. So far so good here. We've found an
Construction
archaeological
project
site over in
concluded.
Bax, and we finish up in Jin. So now we're heading up over here. What is this? Aquatic creatures on an icy world. Okay, noted. So we're going to head over to Anzan's, and we're going to start building a starbase out over there as well. We do need to build a lot of starbases.
Research concluded.
No doubt about that. The question is, how much does this connect over here? And is there anyone else down here? I don't think there is. Let's see. Energy Nexus would probably be good, but we need pops more than anything right now. I don't think we need that commercial pact. That is not actually as beneficial for us as it is for them. So we'll decline that for the moment. Do we want to erect an appropriate memorial here? Yes, we do. Okay, that'll be fine. A towering figure indeed. Strange readings? Go ahead and research that. That seems fine. And we need a new Minister of Defense. So who do we want to have that be? Well, this is currently Army effects. This is military fleet effects. We'll grab this person. Okay. We can actually grab another trait pick here. Cloaking strength, ship weapons damage, or daily hull and armor regen. We're going to take the weapons damage. That'll be fine for now.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Excellent. So we are now colonizing Sirius.
System survey
That looks good.
Concluded. Construction project concluded.
And at this point, oh, we didn't grab these research stations. Build the mining and research stations in all of these locations, then come down to Troydom. That'll be fine. Excellent. We can do another colony ship at this point, and I want to head out up over here. Have we already colonized this? Yes, we have. We can head up to here and colonize this. We'll put some post-Carpetanians up there. That looks solid. And we're waiting on alloys to be able to do more, but for now, this will be absolutely fine. So I'm wondering about how far down these connections go. I'm guessing this just kind of truncates down here, and there's no connection over this way, almost certainly. So that would be reasonably fine. But we definitely have a lot of alloy work to do here. Migration treaty? We decline that, sorry. We aren't going to be doing that right now. We're full on minerals, and we should probably sell those, or some of them anyway, and I'm going to use that to buy in a few alloys. Those alloys, of course, are going to be used in colonization. So we're going to grab this world here. We're going to colonize that with post-Carpetanians. There we go. We're going to do the same up over here, colonizing this world with probably post-Carpetanians as well. Now, this is Radnitz, the relic world. We're aware of that. That's the Rubricator world. It's okay.
Construction project concluded.
We did just lose our head of research, who retired after 42 years. So we need a new head of research here, and you'll probably do. Sure. Why not? The stats are probably terrible. But whatever. It's okay. We do have a new tradition available. Do we want to grab robotic pop amenities usage or and go down to robot output? Or do we want a roboticist job in our capital buildings? We absolutely want a roboticist job in our capital buildings. No doubt about that. Okay, what do we have going on here? So this is our deputy overlord, who isn't really going to be doing anything at this moment. So none of these are actually going to get us anything for right now. But sure. We'll grab something like that. That doesn't actually do anything, but we do have a Minister of State position. And who do we want to put in here? That would be... We don't have the unity to actually recruit any of these. So we're going to have to wait until the next month tick. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so now who do we want to put in here? Trade value? Robot output? That seems really good. We're going to go for robot output here, and we'll grab a mechanical pop assembly speed. Absolutely, we need that. We need that as quickly as we can get it. For sure. So these guys are inviting us to their federation. It's not a very strong federation. Overall, their size combined is less than our size. That said, they've put more into their fleets, for sure. We've put very little into our fleets at this moment. And the question is, do we want to do this? I think the answer is no. I'm leaning against the Pan-Galactic Science Compact. Reason being, we're going to need to do something about this eventually. We want to take them over, right? I mean, we could do that theoretically with, like, No, I think we're going to want to take them over militarily. We could leave the Federation later. That's an option. We could do a temporary acceptance of this, leave the Federation later, and conquer them once we're better established. That's an interesting argument, actually, and a very Carpetanian sort of thing to do with what we've done up until now. Let's agree to that. So we are now part of this Federation, and they will have to fight all of us at this point. But we can always go in here and leave the Federation when we choose.
Unshielded life signs detected in deep
So for now,
space.
that seems absolutely fine.
Quantization complete. Opening comms.
So this is a migration treaty proposal. They're within this Federation, and we'll allow that. Embassy recalled from the Republic of Shantar Prime. Yeah, that's not surprising necessarily. Okay, so this is very much a temporary situation, right? People are breaking their commercial pacts, recalling embassies.
Anomaly
It's fine for the
found.
moment. Okay, so aerostat structures, go ahead and research that. That seems absolutely okay. I want to continue to work on colony ships. We've got a number of them being sent out. We can colonize with these lads. It's only 65% habitability, but that's understood.
Initial colonization phase commencing.
Okay, so we are net negative on our energy credits right now. That is reasonably fine. Let's go into our expansion planner here, which, where is that these days? Where is the expansion planner these days? Is it in here? Yes, okay, it's this. Gotcha. So we've got a number of places where we could send a colony to. I believe this is indicating that we've already colonized it. That's not within our borders. Okay, Golba, we could definitely send a colony ship to. Yeah, that's what that indicates. Sounds good. Golba 4A, we could do the same. And all of these pops we're eventually going to assimilate into robots, for the record. So I believe that is all of these that we currently have access to colonized. So that looks very, very good.
Phase complete.
We're done in Sirius Prime. What do we want this world to be? Honestly, I'm thinking this should be another industrial world. So we'll just rename this to Sirius Industrial. There we go. That'll be fine for right now. We could put like an alloy foundry in here. That's probably reasonably okay to do. But what we obviously want more than anything, not an identity repository. Although an identity repository is a very interesting thing to put onto every planet. It produces a lot of science and unity. No doubt about that. But for now, we're going to put a robot assembly plant. Pops are the most important thing, bar none. There isn't a roboticist job here. We must need to upgrade. Yes, we need to upgrade it. Okay, that's fine. So we've got a
System
bunch of colony
survey
ships
concluded.
currently being worked on, right? No doubt about that. It's going to take some time. But that's okay. Our council agenda is ready to be launched, and we should definitely do that. And next, we can do... What do we want to go for? Expanding the council? You know what? Yeah, let's get that last colonist slot. Let's get, or rather, that last council slot. That'll be absolutely fine. So once we're done researching over here, we should probably start heading over this direction and research the pulsating stars.
Anomaly
Yeah, that'll be
found.
fine. But go ahead and research this. It's going to take some time. No problem there. So we are currently net negative
Research
on our
concluded.
energy. What's our generator world looking like? Okay, we've got the 4 workers here. That's fine. We've only got 5 here, and stability here is only 40%. That's noted. And we do need a new engineering research at this point. Additional habitability would be a good thing to grab. Let's grab that.
Research concluded.
Fantastic. So there's that naval cap finishing. Let's grab additional habitability. 10% habitability
Science
across the
ships
board would be
sustaining
really
damage.
nice. What just happened here? Uh-huh, shardlings in backs. Okay, noted. 558. We could send the first fleet out over there. We could reinforce, or rather, upgrade the first fleet, and we probably should, but this is going to happen after all of those colony ships. And that's good. We want all of these colony ships to get finished up. We need to work very, very heavily on colony ships. Ethics shift change, huh? Do we want to crack down on them? Probably. Yes, let's do that. That seems absolutely okay for the moment. So we're continuing to fill in these areas out over here. No real problem there for now.
Initial colonization phase complete.
Okay, so that's on Nihal Prime. What do we got here? Superior colony support. Okay, so that's expiring in 10 years. So nothing too major. This one does have wild storms. So physics research from jobs plus 20%. This might be a decent science world, but for the moment it's not. This colony here, of course, has the political crackdown and the superior colonies support. So for right now, this is reasonably fine. Let's just build a robot assembly plant here. We'll figure out what we want this to be eventually. Okay, so that seems absolutely fine for right now. Empires are claiming our systems. Very rude. How much would it cost us to fully reinforce our fleet? 859 to get that up? Okay, that would only take us up to 20, but I'm going to do it. Let's go. So, we obviously need additional slots here, additional shipyard slots. We've got a trade hub in our starport right now. Okay. It's certainly not ideal. Sure. We only have the one construction slot at this moment, and it's going to take some time to pump through these colony ships. I'm currently thinking that we should get some more alloys in here. I'm going to buy 250, and that is going to allow us to upgrade our starhold. Oh, we need the technology for that. Okay, let's just change our trade hub over to a shipyard then. I would really like to have a second slot there. We're not really optimizing our trade at this point, but that said, there's not really that much trade to optimize right now. Okay, so our Overlord does need a new trait pick. Unity from jobs? Okay, sure. That seems fine.
Initial colonization.
We are capped on
phase
astral
commencing.
threads right now, and we are on cooldown for a while yet, so there's nothing we can do about that for the moment. Cool. So we have built in Anzans here. We're going to build the mining stations, and then we can just continue to build up over this direction, right? That's absolutely fine. No problem. Why is this grayed out? It's available due to having the Perfectionist 2 trait, but we can't actually do it. That's interesting. I think our head of research retired at the same time. Kind of awkward. Okay, we'll take the 6 alloys, I guess. Or rather, not alloys, the 6 minerals, I guess. Yeah, dispose of them. Sounds good. Are we eating food right now? Yes, but almost certainly not our robots.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, so this Forge World is ready for
Construction
another
project
district.
concluded.
And we're going to put in an industrial district, obviously. So that'll be absolutely fine there. This energy nexus has been built. Let's grab quantum field modulation. We are negative in our energy credits right now, so boosting that up would definitely be a good thing. That'll take a little while to get done, but that is absolutely fine. So next up, we're heading up over here. Yeah, looks good. Once you're done in Fear, which you actually are, go survey up over here, and we can grab that astral insight. Perfect. So these shardlings over here are kind of jerks, right? No doubt about that. Crystal ball? Okay.
Unshielded life signs detected in
Where
deep
is this?
space.
Oh, okay. Get out of there. Yep, we're not going there anytime soon. So that sounds absolutely fine. At this point, we should send this science ship over to start excavating in Sapad, which is exactly what we're going to do. How are we doing on the construction of those colony ships? Well, we now have 2 constructing simultaneously. That is a big improvement. We have doubled our construction rate, and that will take some time. We'll gain some society research here. That sounds good. And let's build our mining and research stations. Then we'll head up into Rodan. Excellent. So we still need a lot in terms of pops, right? No doubt about that. We need a crazy amount of pops at this point. Our actual population is only 43. It's not great. We would like to probably upgrade our robots to post-Carpetanian.
Commencing.
But I don't think we can do that. So that's unfortunate. These guys, we would like to set them to... Was that a purge type? There's something in here that will set them to assimilation. Do we want to do that? Yes, but I think not yet. Although maybe for the robots. We'll change those over to assimilation. Now, this is going to cause us some economic problems until they get assimilated. And the question is, how long are they going to take to get assimilated? We shouldn't be building robots anymore, just kind of period. There are 14 of those, though. And the question is, how long will they take to assimilate? So can we see that? If we look, say, here on Earth, we're assembling post-Carpetanians. We've got these guys growing for the moment. But if we take a look at these, yeah, they're doing the assimilation job. How long will that take? I don't know. But we want to get those robots assimilated into post-Carpetanians, and we'll get the others assimilated over eventually, but for now, we're not going to be too focused on that. So that seems reasonably fine for right now. So we're building in Troydom at this point. We need to build our mining and research stations, and then we'll back off over here. That seems fine for now. But these shardlings are, of course, a bit of a problem. First, we need to get these colony ships completed. We are getting a bunch of colonies
Initial
worked on.
colonization phase.
And
commencing.
here in Serious Industrial, we do need some additional work done. So, yeah, this is that political crackdown. I do think that we want to build an industrial district here. We've already determined this is probably going to be an industrial world. We've not determined that to be the case on Nihal Prime yet. We'll figure out what we want Nihal Prime to be. Possibly
Initial
a research
colonization phase.
It is
commencing.
producing 0, which is interesting. No doubt about that. We just got an insult from these guys. Okay,
Fleet
sure.
enhancements applied.
So there's our upgrades done. Yeah, now we're building corvettes and that last colony ship. Looks good. So we're making considerable progress here. I want to make sure that both of these have a colony planned. Yes, and yes. Excellent.
Research concluded.
So that looks fine for now. Habitability plus 5%, and we can get some tile blocker clearances. That will be fine. Here on Alpha Centauri Science, which is currently set up as a mining world, we need a job and some housing. Would this give us a building slot? It would. Let's build a city district here. We need city districts in order to get the building slots to turn that into a proper science world. Now, we're going to want to get rid of this mining district eventually, but for now it's okay. So Kadraka Prime is being founded. That looks good. We've got a number of worlds going on here, and that's fantastic. So here in Robalius Prime, we'll build a robot assembly plant. We'll build one here as well. Absolutely vital that we get a robot assembly plant built everywhere because we need pops. We need so many pops. We are up to 54 now. And actually, we have no more robots. They have been assimilated. So that's good. They've been put back to work. That didn't take too long. That is good to know. These guys will eventually be assimilated into post-Carpetanian, but don't tell them that. They don't need to know that yet.
Phase complete.
Arc Furnace. System-wide mining operations. Well, this is new. Let's grab it and let's see what it is. So we do have this archaeological site pending. Which archaeological site is this? Asteroid mining. Okay. Well, we'll just continue with that for now. On Nihal Prime, we need a job and housing. This is maybe going to be a mining world. Yeah, I'm currently leaning towards it being a mining world. We've already got a couple of worlds earmarked to be industrial worlds, and I don't think this one needs to be one of those. So let's build a mining district to try to support one of those for right now.
Concluded.
We just finished our construction here, and we'll build our mining station there. Now, we're not going to expand any further over here until we eliminate these shardlings. However, this fleet is up to 20, so that looks good. We'll bring in this guy, and let's head on over and clear these out. That'll be fine for now. Now, we are maxed on astral threads, but that's normal. Odd factory on Rebellious.
Initial colonization phase
Sure.
complete.
So Alpha Centauri Prime has an open building slot, and of course that means we need a robot assembly plant there. Golba Prime has the same thing. Let's get that going as well. Perfect. So we're still working on this rift in space. We are passively studying it right now. And this is absolutely fine. I'm not too concerned about getting that done quickly. We'll see what's in there. For now, we don't exactly know. So it's okay. We are still negative on our energy credits right now. This is set up as a mining world, but I'm going to change this over to being a science world. So we're going to put a research lab in here.
Construction project concluded.
Crime minus 15% and amenities plus 5% is pretty good. We can definitely take that for right now. Do we want to demolish this odd factory? Yes. Yes, we do.
Initial colonization
So we'll get rid of that.
phase complete.
Excellent. We've colonized up here in Radnitz, and that, of course, means that we need to build our robot assembly plant, which we absolutely will do. There are a bunch of tile blockers here, and they're expensive to get rid of. For the moment, we're probably not going to be too concerned about that since we are negative in energy credits. So that'll be okay. We have a new tradition available. Robot upkeep, yes, please. Fantastic. That will help tremendously. Yeah, excellent. So that's very solid. We are done constructing over on this side for the time being, and this science ship should be repairing before heading back over here. Shouldn't take it very long to repair. Any moment now. Okay.
Initializing hostile engagement protocols.
There we go. And now we're going to be fighting whatever this is. So we might lose a few ships here, we'll see. But we need to eliminate these if we want to continue our expansion. So now we're going to send you back, and we'll reinforce that fleet. And this science ship is going to head out into Brax. And we're going to move here. Oh, we don't have a scientist here. We'll put Valentina Zhu in charge of that, I guess. And we should have a science ship heading over here already, right? No, we don't. Okay. I guess we can research this project, and then we can head over and research these projects, and then we can survey the system. Something like that. Sure. So it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to continue getting our population up, because that is of vital importance. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kintogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.